What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Bitcoin Cash today, BCH USD. It is the 8th day of January, and here we are sitting at about $634 with 7 hours and 40 minutes left in the day. Shout out to the Dragon Riders in the House of the Dragon. Hit that like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. Let's get into it, okay? We are here now at $634 waiting very patiently for one of the most explosive eruptive moves that you're going to see in your lifetime for Bitcoin Cash. And probably one of the most explosive moves of the cycle for crypto as a whole. This thing is going to skyrocket, you guys. It's going to skyrocket. We're going to blink, and we're going to be above last cycle's highs. It feels like we've been here forever. Trust me, I know, man. We've been getting excited for a long time about this inevitable breakout move and what it means for Bitcoin Cash. We've been excited for a while, man. But we are at the forefront of this. We are at the precipice of something great coming our way. And it will not take much time at all to eviscerate this entire zone between here and this high here. It will not take long to get above this high. And when we are above this high, maybe it's a week, maybe it's a week from now, maybe it's a month from now, maybe it's a month and a half. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I would assume by the end of February we are likely above this high. It could be by the end of January. It could happen fast, guys. All I know, a week, a month and a half, however long it is, it's going to seem like this is a distant memory. So revel in it while you can. I know that we live in the modern era of immediate gratification with everything in life, man. We live in a time where you can get immediate gratification with basically everything, right? Be patient here. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. I know that it gets tiring, it gets boring. You're watching other coins pump and do things while this coin's just waiting. It is systematically moving up. Have patience, because Bitcoin Cash is about to be a beacon of FOMO across not just the crypto space, but across any, what's the word I'm looking for? Not spectator, not skeptic. What's the word I'm looking for? Oh, there's a word. Somebody who's curious about something. Somebody who is doing research on something, looking for something. What's the word? I feel like it starts with an S. I can't think of it. But anybody who's looking for an investment, a good investment, even outside of the crypto space. Speculators. There we go. Speculators. It's going to draw speculators from every sector of the freaking world. It's not just going to be talked about in crypto. You're going to hear this being talked about in headline mainstream news. And people are going to finally start talking about the rhetoric. What is Bitcoin Cash? Is it actually better than Bitcoin? Could it one day replace Bitcoin? Is that actually possible? It was never thought possible. All these things those narratives will only become louder and more prominent as we go higher up in price, right? From here at $635, there's no contest. Bitcoin's got the higher price, but what's about to happen and why I'm focusing on it so much before we get into the TA is just, it's going to be revolutionary. It's going to be very exciting. And it's going to happen super fast, and mark my words, it could be a month from now that we're up here. This will feel like a distant memory, and it might as well be, because we will never see anything close to these prices again. We get above $1,000, you're never going below $1,000 again. We're going to new all-time highs. This thing's going to stop at 20K by the end of the cycle, if not higher. If not, there's a solid case to be made where we could go to 30K. There's even a small case for 50K. I doubt we get to 50K, but it could happen. 53K is the golden ratio here. I think we're going to get just above 23K here. Maybe 25, 30K. It's very common to wick above the 1414, so something in this area. That's what I think. But I digress. That's the long-term stuff. We've all heard that rhetoric. Let's get into the short-term stuff, and then we'll go from there. 1 hour time frame here. Moving up over the past couple of hours. That's nice. Bitcoin's moving up too, so you're probably getting a little bit of a bounce off of that, right? We look at the 1 hour here. Yeah, you're moving up a little bit here with Bitcoin. Nice. Everything's recovering. Lower lows here in the price. Lower lows in your stochastics. No lower lows in your RSI. I guess you have some lower lows in the RSI, technically, yeah. Consolidating, hanging out. Let's look at you on Coinbase so we have some volume. trying to move lower, and you're just getting less and less volume. So I'm not really amused by this at all. That to me looks like a fake out, and how we're reacting right now, it seems as though that's a fake out. The MACD looks like it wants to cross back above the 0, bullish. Stochastics look bullish. The RSI is clearly bullish overall. If it's not clear, let me make it clear for you. At least since the 26th of January, we've started a new kind of bullish phase where we've been getting overbought consistently. We've barely gotten oversold at all, and what little time that we were oversold, it was just that one moment, and it was very, very little time at all. Throughout this whole bullish kind of range, the majority of our life has been spent above the 50, above this line here. Most of our time has been spent above there, and we're definitely getting stronger readings to the upside than we are to the downside. So that's why we're bullish overall. Got overbought, did get oversold, bullish. Bullish on the stochastics, bullish on the MACD. It's just the 1 hour time frame. It's nothing spectacular, but we should be moving up from here by the end of the day. 4 hour time frame, the RSI to me looks as though we have an uptrend. Higher lows, right? I'm not drawing the line the straightest, but you can kind of see what I'm going for, right? These higher lows, you're finding support right in this area. We're going to get into the overbought zone. Are we going to see readings like this? Are we going to see readings that are stronger? It's the relative strength index, the RSI. If we see readings that are stronger, then relatively speaking, we should get a stronger move, in theory. And I really do believe this next move will take us above $700, you guys. And at that point, the question is, are we still doing this? Are we still doing this process that we've been doing for such a long time now? Where we move up, we stair step, and it's a beautiful, by the way, this is very sustainable and very well structured behavior from Bitcoin Cash. This is everything that I learned whenever I learned technical analysis about like a fundamental process of building price and what healthy structure looks like. This is it. They call it stair stepping. Can you see it with your eyes? It literally looks like stair stepping all the way up. It's picture perfect. It's textbook technical analysis 101, what you want to see. It's on the 4 hour time frame. It's not that big of a time frame, but still, for the past couple months, we've been building very solid structure. Are we going to keep doing this? Because this next move from here, I'm very confident will take us, if not above 700, which I think it will, very, very near. You got to ask yourself at that point, are we breaking out? Are we breaking out? We're on the 4 hour time frame. We look bullish here. We look ready to start our next phase up. Are we going to be breaking out then? Should we not even consider 700 or 740 or something in this area, or just below 700? Should we be considering targets over the coming days and weeks above $1,000? And I think we should. I think we should. 2 weeks from now, we could be still below $700. I still think it's entirely appropriate. It's completely appropriate, dare I even say necessary, to consider targets that are above last cycle's highs by the end of this month. Because it could happen. It could happen, and it will happen very fast. You guys, this consolidation phase alone, we could have none of this other stuff. This consolidation phase alone is super bullish, and when we break out of it, we're going to get an explosive behavior. You're not breaking out of a 1.5-year consolidation phase for this. That's you know what I mean. It's not gonna. You're gonna break out of it and do some good things. Here, you consolidated for a long time. Was it this? Is that what you stopped at? No, you went all the way up here. Right? We're probably going to get a similar move, or more massive, or more positively structured here. But it's not just this that you're breaking out of. It's this. It's this whole phase that you're about to break out of. You're about to break out of a 1.5-year of consolidation. You're about to break out of a lifetime of consolidation. We are going to teleport to new highs. New all-time highs, sure, but we're going to teleport to new highs relative to last cycle. We're going to get well above $1,700. Okay? And that's the expectation. Let's look at the daily time frame real quick. Sorry, I just got a phone call. And I got distracted because I actually remember I'm supposed to do something. Bullish divergence on the 4-hour MACD, bouncing off the 0. Stochastics look bullish. The RSI is bullish as hell. This next move is going to take us above $700, you guys. It might be the move. This next move might be the move. I've said that for the last 2 times. The third time's the charm, maybe. We'll see. Daily RSI looks spectacular. You literally rejected the overbought zone. That's not good. But you found support at the 60. You're getting higher lows still. That is good. You look bullish as hell overall. This next move should get you into the overbought zone. This next move probably gets into the overbought zone. Getting into the overbought zone in times like this results in breakouts. And if we're breaking out of anything to the upside, we're breaking out of this trend to the upside, we're breaking out of this whole phase, you guys, it might be happening right freaking now. The big it might be happening right here. Weekly time frame, just undoubtedly bullish. We've got so much to grow. I'm very excited. And maybe I'll be this excited for the next 2 weeks and nothing happens. Maybe it's a month from now and finally something happens. But I wouldn't be surprised in the least if we are in this kind of loading zone, very short-lived loading zone right now between now and when we take off. It wouldn't surprise me. I would not be surprised in the least if we were above this high or at least making a solid run for it by the end of this month. Hit the like button, subscribe. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye. It's time. It's time. It's freaking time right now, guys.